and one last attempt to look inside to see if the pumps and motors are in there and the condition of the inside, but I did see those feet under the door. G'day viewers, it's Chris Atkins and welcome back to the Car Wash Chronicles. Yes, I know my channel is all about car washes, how to find them, how to scout them out, how to buy them and how to run them. But like other business owners, yes, I'm looking to expand. I'm looking for other opportunities, other places to put my money. And lately I've kind of noticed that self-serve car washes here in California, specifically the Los Angeles area, they're kind of getting hard to come by. A lot of owners don't want to sell them because they know how well they're doing. And the ones that do want to sell them want absolutely top dollar, anywhere from $500,000 upwards. Just for the business, not including the land, and then they charged a significantly high amount of rent. So it's kind of getting tougher to get into. I know there's a few more deals out there to find, so that's why I drive around trying to scout the area. But today I'm going to drive around and scout and look for different businesses, not necessarily car washes, but the similar model, one that creates passive income where you don't so much have to be there all the time, you just have to set it up and go there once or twice a week to check on things. So naturally I came across laundromats, and a lot of people always said to me, why don't you go try some laundromats? And I thought, okay, let me check them out, because I got a friend who owns a laundromat and he says it does okay. It's not great, but it's okay. So I did a bit of research. I looked online for some for sale. Yes, I came across some. They go as cheap as $30,000 all the way up to $500,000. So I've decided to start looking at the bottom, the $30,000 ones, because I like to get in at a low entry point and then build them up and add the value there. Now for $30,000, I'm guessing the place is going to be trashed. I'm guessing it's not making any money, and the landlord is basically just looking for a solid tenant who's going to lease the place for 20 years, so he has a solid tenant who knows how to run a laundromat and gets the business, so that he gets his monthly rent every month, because that's all he really cares about. He wants a solid tenant who's going to run a great business and he gets paid every month. So I thought I'd make a video about me scouting out some laundromats. I'm going to drive around, I'm going to call some brokers, see if I can meet with some so they can show me the laundromats for sale, and just to kind of get a better understanding on how the laundromat business works. Yes, I've done some research, but now it's time to get out into the real world and actually put that research into test. So let's go check it out. So you can see as soon as you walk in, they have the big massive washing machines. They have the bill changer right there. They got soap dispensers through the vending machines. They have a couple of arcade machines, I guess, for the kids to pass time as they wait for their laundry to be done. You can see walking through, it's very clean. The walls even look pretty good. They got plenty of washers, plenty of dryers, lots of tables for folding space. I have a sink there on the left for the customers. I'm sure they like that. And if this laundromat was to sell, I'm sure it would be for top dollar, as I'm sure the owners are very proud of it. They're very motivated to have a great product for their customers. And I'm sure it's doing quite well and brings in quite the revenue every week. So I just called the broker. I didn't get to speak with him. He didn't answer, so I left a message. It's not even 9 o'clock yet in the morning, so I'm guessing he's still asleep. I guess they don't want to sell it that bad. I left a voice message for him, just basically introducing myself, saying, hey, my name is Chris. I saw your laundromat online for sale. I'm just calling up to get a little more info about it, see if I can check it out today, make a meet time, and hopefully they call back. I just called another broker. They didn't pick up, so I left a voicemail. This is for a coin laundromat in Glendale, California, which I saw online. They had an asking price of, I think, $158,000, and then they wanted approximately $79,000 down, so that means the seller will carry the remaining balance of that. Now that might be a good deal. If I could get that down payment a little lower to around $50,000 or $60,000 to get in, and then he can carry $100,000 for me, that would probably work better for me, because then it would leave me more cash to spend on the business to remodel it. But first of all, I got to go check it out. I got to see what I can do to add value to it, whether it needs a repaint, whether it needs newer machines, a new bill changer, or just create a much better atmosphere for the customers and a much better customer experience. But I can't really do too much without knowing the location and going to check it out. So I'll keep driving around, see what I can find, and maybe try a few more brokers and see if anyone out there actually wants to sell their business. That's the good thing about driving around. I was looking for laundromats, and unbeknownst to me, I passed this. It looks like an absolute gem, and I pulled in and I got super excited. This is exactly what I like to look for. A completely shut down car wash. It's not even operating, there's no hoses, needs a new bill changer, needs new vending machines. The timers are off, so obviously it's not even open. Needs new signs. The paint job looks pretty good. Alright guys, so as I was driving around looking for laundromats, I actually came across this car wash which is completely shut down, completely closed, and as you can see the door is wide open and there's a bunch of trash everywhere. There's a couple of homeless people here, so I basically asked them if they know the owner. They said no and they just walked away. But this is exactly what I'm looking for. It's like I said, completely shut down. You can see all the power's off. It needs new everything. Not working, looks really old. New signs obviously, new paint job, there's a bunch of graffiti, and just a bunch of trash. I guess it would need all new vacuums, probably put new lights in it and build it back up, but I mean the door's open, so I guess the homeless broke in and they're just living out of it. So I'm gonna do my best to try and contact the owner. It says on the bill changer up front, as you saw before, closed for now, coming soon. So I don't really like the sound of that. It looks like he might be keeping it, and he might be bringing it back to life, the previous owner. But I'm gonna try and get the address. I'm gonna try and call the owner, contact the city, find out from whoever I can, and try and take this car wash over, because it's on a great location, busy traffic, nice little 4-bay, and I think it would do really, really well. It'll be a little money maker, so I'm kind of too scared to go inside. It's just crap everywhere. Have a look. So check it out, there's absolutely trash everywhere. The door to the motor room is actually open, so I'm guessing the homeless people broke in and now they're kind of living out of it. The booms look good, the lights look good, I'm sure they all work. There's a barbecue if anyone wants a barbecue. The trash bin is full. But I'm very, very surprised that the city hasn't come by and told people to clean this up, or gone to the owner of the car wash and told them to clean it up, because this is probably definitely not up to city standards. But to me, it's an absolute gold mine. You can see they have vacuums, whether they work or not, don't know, I'd probably get new ones anyway. And it really wouldn't take too much to get this place up and running again. I mean, obviously I haven't been inside, so I haven't checked if there was pumps and motors there, but if everything's there and everything works, all you really need to do is get all the hoses, get the brushes, add in whatever you want to add in, whether that's the blowers, of course. I would probably get 4 brand new vacuums, or I'm not sure how many vacuums. I think there's 6, so I'll probably get 6 brand new vacuums. And I wanted to go in, but I wasn't quite game enough. I saw some feet poking outside from behind the door, so there's no way I was going to go in after seeing those feet. I kind of just left. I didn't want to risk my life, but maybe I should for this deal. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, you can see the vacuums probably need replacing, and it just needs a good cleanup. That's pretty much it. It really wouldn't take that much, and I'm really hoping and praying that I can get this car washed, because it would really, really do well. And it wouldn't even take much to get the bill changer up and running. I would just have to get a new Mars kit to put that in, because the outside is pretty good. Vending machines, they might work, but I would probably get new ones anyway. They need new decals, which is the stickers. It's on a very busy road. No cars going by right now, of course, but it's actually a very busy road. And there's no reason why this one can't make a lot of money. Shopping cart in the bay. They have the Dixmoor timers. It looks like they have an 8 rotary switch, which I would switch out for a 10 rotary switch. And one last attempt to look inside to see if the pumps and motors are in there and the condition of the inside, but I did see those feet under the door, just behind the door, so as soon as I did, I left and on my way to contact the owner. Super excited about this car wash. I literally just googled car washes near me and this one popped up, and I drove to it and I got there, and as you saw in the video, it's just trash everywhere. It was run down, it was perfect, I love it. So I googled the address, it popped up on LoopNet from back in July. I'm just hoping and praying I'm not too late, so I called the broker, I left a message, I sent another message, I got my friggin' wife to leave a message, and I'm going to keep researching on any other numbers I can find, because this would be a freaking gold mine, an opportunity, and I'm a little excited right now. I'm almost freaking out from excitement, so I don't want to get too excited, because if it is already taken up by someone else, well then I kind of missed out. But my heart is still racing for this deal, so I'm going to push on, and I'll keep you guys posted with how it goes. G'day viewers, so it's 2 days later. I finally got in contact with the owner of that car wash. Unfortunately, they want to sell the land in one lump sum. So I think they want 1.6 million for the land. Obviously the business is worthless, so I think it's been on the market for about a month or a couple of months. I think July they posted it on LoopNet. So they haven't got anyone yet. I think it's very overpriced because there's a very small package of land. So I'm just kind of hoping in another month or two it doesn't sell, and then they're not making any money on the land, and then they will just look for a tenant, aka me, to pretty much jump in there and start paying them rent, so at least they can start making some money. So that would be kind of the best case scenario if that happened. But if they're just looking to sell straight out to get rid of it, then I don't really have much chance, because 1.6 million for that piece of property is out of my price range. You can't really see anyone coming along to buy it unless they're super mega rich. I did ask if they would do seller financing on the land, because it would be amazing to get the land for a long term, but yeah, they didn't seem willing to finance it. I'm just gonna have to sit tight and wait on this one, see how it plays out in a couple of months, and see where they're at. If they still haven't sold it and they want to get a tenant in there and start making some money, well then that'll be a perfect scenario for me. So that's the latest update on that car wash. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Chris Atkins with the Car Wash Chronicles. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you stay up to date with all my videos and you don't miss out on any great information. Now doing phone consultations. Check out my Instagram, Car Wash Chronicles, and you will see a video there of me explaining how to do that. And I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks guys, see ya.